Hey buddy, if you do a lot of 3D printing, whether as a hobbyist or as a 3D printing business, then this video is for you. Today, I have a hack for you which can save you a lot of money and a lot of hustle down the line. If you are printing 24/7 and you're not using this hack, then you're probably wasting money and time. If you're interested, you have to watch the whole video, and then by the end of the video, you will know how to save a lot of money. People, without doing anything, welcome to another video. This is Casper. Welcome to my YouTube channel, The Third Dimension, where the imagination meets reality. Today, I have a very valuable hack for you, which is around a component or a thing called desiccant. Without jumping on to anything, let's understand what is a desiccant. So desiccants are the small balls or a sachet, it could be in any form, which is generally used to absorb moisture from a particular area or a particular environment. They are made up of some sort of hygroscopic material which can absorb moisture and can give you a very less humid environment that you want to achieve. You can see a lot of sachet whenever you're opening new shoes, whenever you're opening a medicine bottle, or whenever you're opening an electronic device. Those little sachet, yes, those are the desiccants or the silica gel. They're also called silica gel. So they are there to absorb moisture. And today I'm gonna talk about how to use those desiccant or silica gel in your 3D printing business. I know most of people we use AMS units, but do you know if you put desiccant bottle or some sort of desiccant into the box or the AMS, then it will keep absorbing the moisture and keep your filament in a good condition. And we all know that if a filament has moisture into it, then there are gonna be many problems like strings, like bad layer adhesion, or the part is not according to the requirements, and bad aesthetics, and so on. So it is always a good idea to use some sort of silica gel or some sort of desiccant in your AMS units or in your filament storage boxes. Now, there are two types of silica gel or desiccant. One is indicating one and second is non-indicating one. The indicating one is a good one because when you pick them out of the box, they are orange in color, and as soon as they started absorbing some moisture, then they started becoming green, which means their power of absorbing the moisture is getting reduced. Either you have to replace them or you have to regenerate them. Yes, you heard it correct. There are desiccants in the market which can be reused, and that's where you save a lot of money. Same thing happened with me. When I went to check my desiccant level the other day in my AMS unit, it was coming out to be 45-50. And we all know that the humidity level in AMS unit has to be around 15%. I got only two options. Either I have to replace all the desiccants with the new desiccant balls, or I can regenerate them or probably reheat them. I thought, let's go into the second option and let's reheat them. But how I'm gonna reheat them? I'm not gonna use my food microwave to reheat them because it's gonna make the environment dirty, and I don't want to use my oven, and I don't want to buy anything new just to reheat those desiccants every once a month, which is not ideal. Then I was like, let's make something which can use to dry those desiccant balls. And at that time, I thought, before reinventing the wheel, I want to make sure that somebody doesn't have anything already in the market. And that's where I went to the Maker's Lab and tried to look for some other options. And there I found the idea that you can print a spool which can hold the desiccant, and you can then put into the filament dryer, which will reheat everything. You can control the temperature and you can control the timing, and here we go. That's where my mind clicked. I was like, okay, I need to do that. This design done by Code Crafter, and he created a desiccant holder spool which you can put into a filament dryer, and that will reheat the desiccant bolts. So I was like, I'm gonna give it a go. But then I faced another problem, the filament. The filament I had was only PLA and PETG, and the filament that we're gonna use in making that sort of spool, it has to hold the high temperature, because some of the filament dryer, they can go up to 85, which is not ideal for PLA or PETG. What did I do? I had to spend some money on buying a new filament. That's where I went to the store, grabbed the new filament, and then take it home with me. And then I opened it quickly, and I put it into the AMS unit and start printing. First, I printed the part 1, which was the desiccant holder. It has a good depth and the quality was good. It has holes through which it's gonna reheat the desiccant bolt, and they're gonna dry themselves. And the second part was the lid, right? Once you printed both parts, then what you're gonna do is empty your desiccant bolt into it, close it tight, make sure it's not loose, put it into the filament dryer, and put the timings and all the information, and that's it. The same thing I do. I put it there. In my case, I put the temperature to 12 hours because the desiccant bolt was very absorbed moisture in them. So I was like, let's go for 12 hours. And after 12 hours, when I opened them, it was looking naked. All the bolts were new. They were ready to go for their work. They were ready to go into the AMS unit again to absorb the moisture. And it makes me very happy that this thing works. I didn't have any sort of funnel to put them. That's why I used a jug, a water jug, which was sitting in my garage for a while. I used a jug to put the desiccant back to the AMS unit, and my humidity level straight away went down from 50% to 15%, and I saved a lot of money. So guys, in today's world where everything is expensive, I have shared a hack with you from which you can save a lot of money. If you like this sort of videos, please like them, share them, and please subscribe to my channel. And I'm gonna keep uploading all the money savings hacks, all the expertise to you, so that we can grow this community together and we can keep printing. Thank you guys. See you in the next video.